Beastie. That song's a bop. You don't like Young Thug though.
All right, guys. I mean, I like Young Thug. I just don't think he's like the best artist in the world. I don't know. There's a lot of overrated artists that are popular right now, I think. Do you actually like Young Thug? Yeah.
Should we just do the whole podcast in a fake voice?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Kids at Work podcast. My name's Matt Corman. You already knew that, though. And that's exactly what's going on with the intro with you today.
I was just saying my name's Travis Tangway.
Every time you get some fan mail, it seems like you just kind of get in there and think that, I don't know, you're stealing the show. Or
did you have as many responses about Perry as me?
No, actually, you get like a lot of
That's
responses, which is crazy. It's actually it's just pretty easy to deal with you too, because like you kind of like
I've been told I can carry a conversation for sure.
It's like a condom on the fucking sock. I mean, on the mic. It's kind of like.
Do you want to just redo the intro?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kids at Work podcast. My name's Matt Corman.
I'm Travis Tangway.
That's exactly.
Whatever.
Are we gonna do this all day, or do you want to
do your thing, dude? You're the man.
Can we just try it one more time?
Well, there's no flow between us anymore.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kids at Work podcast. He's Travis Tangway.
Oh, now you're speaking for me, huh?
Yeah. And,
can't even introduce myself on my podcast.
No, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, Trav, how you doing today?
Good to have you. Good to see you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my first time back in the locker room.
Yeah, in the locker room. Yeah. Literally, you're not here much anymore.
No.
What's up with that?
I think that I'm gonna start coming back around a little bit more.
No, you're not.
No, I think I am. I thought about that this morning. Like, I should probably start to dive in and like hang around with the bullies a little bit more too. You know?
That would be honestly.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I get sometimes
shaking the table.
Things are things are flowing out nicely, and you don't want to. I don't know. You just do what's flowing at the time. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
And I also have a problem. I know I told you I had a panic attack the other night, and I don't really ever get those, but that panic attack was scary. Have you ever had one before?
Yeah.
So what I mean by this, I don't know if have you had this? Like I couldn't breathe and yeah,
you feel like you're gonna die. It's like a feeling of impending doom.
Yeah, I used to think I had anxiety, which I was just anxious, but this one was I was fucked up.
Well, it's not like you wake up and you're like, oh, this is anxiety. Like, that's not what it feels like. You're not like, whoa, okay, I'm feeling anxiety right now. Like, that's not what it is, dude. You just you feel you just feel fucking weird. Everything's on a whack. It's like sometimes you feel like the walls are closing in on you. Like, you just feel like damn fucking weird, man.
Yeah, I didn't have.
You said you felt like you had chest pain and you couldn't breathe. And
dude, I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe, and I was gasping for. Holy shit! Look out there! Did you see that? It looked like there was I'm sorry, dude. It looked like Tinkerbell was out there. I saw this crazy ass Twitter.
So we did mushrooms before this, in case you guys were wondering. Yeah. Matt's gonna be seeing a couple of things, but no, I mean that necessarily might not have been a panic attack. You might have had a panic attack because of how you woke up and felt. You might have been sleeping on your chest the wrong way or something, too much weight on your chest or something, and you couldn't breathe, so your body woke you up, so you would switch positions and start to breathe properly again. And then because you couldn't breathe when you woke up, you might have been having a panic attack because of that.
That's fair.
So
I woke up because what scared me was I'm starting to realize why I'm getting anxious at night, and it happened again last night too. Mm-hmm. Dude, I when something happens, I don't know. I feel like as a kid, I saw ghosts a lot growing up and a lot of supernatural shit.
Really?
And it scares the fuck out of me. And so in the middle of the night, if I get scared by something, my fear starts to go up. I feel it, and it gets me anxious.
So you're a little weenie.
Yeah, I'm a little weenie.
So you woke up and you thought you saw a ghost, and then you had a panic attack?
No. I thought. Okay, what happened was, I'll tell you the whole story.
Okay, so you were sleeping at your apartment.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm sleeping.
For those of you that don't know, I give Matt a hard time because he doesn't sleep here very often, which is fine. It's not like we snuggle at night.
But we do when I'm here.
We have before.
In the past. I mean, things get thunder buddies.
Exactly. A lot of thunderstorms lately. But no, I just give him a hard time because he told me to move here. And he was like, oh, we're going to have so much fun.
I didn't tell you to move. I probably did. Actually, I definitely told you to move here.
I could literally go back to the text messages from last July.
That was a good idea, though, to tell you to move here now.
Dude, we'll have so much fun, all this stuff. And I just bust his balls because you're not around very much anymore.
Sure.
We could get into that. That's a whole.
It's things happen. Also, I said on the last podcast with Perry, I have a lot of trouble with sleeping alone. And I think you know this too. It's hard for me to sleep alone in general, and so. I don't know.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I know.
You just love having someone to snuggie with?
Yeah.
or just like someone in the bed because you get scared at night of ghosts.
So that might be a thing too.
Like, is that what it is? Honestly, yeah. Like you're like, I just need someone next to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little terrified.
Like we can put air mattresses down here in the living room and have zombie parties. You won't have to sleep alone.
I think it would be really cool if we invited all the boys back over. And we had a fucking
awesome
boys
like
night. We all snuggie. Not really snuggy, but like I mean, like a fucking everyone all like we have like a we should line up the beds.
No, yeah, line up like the beds and the mattresses like we used to do it. Dude, we used to do that in K33 or Dino's last apartment in college.
Yeah, I was there. I was there. You guys didn't really invite me much.
Were you?
I was there. Yeah, no.
I just don't like. I don't know. You say you love to like sleep. Not sleep alone in your bed. Like that's just like
sure.
I don't know. I feel like there's like an underlying issue there or something like that. Like I don't know. Like you don't like sleeping alone. Like are you scared to sleep alone?
No. I'm not scared to sleep alone.
Or just like the presence of someone else, particularly a female.
I think that it's just like I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. I have no idea. Maybe I need to research more a little bit of the mind. Maybe I'll do some more spirituality, meditation, to figure out why it is.
Well, another thing about these like panic attacks, like that you say you have sometimes when like you're sleeping or whatever. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it could be because like you don't know how to act when your brain's on like rest mode. Like you don't like you have a hard time dealing with that because your brain's always going 1,000 miles a minute all day every day.
Yeah.
So it could almost be like you're like, at a resting.
Dude, no,
you're pausing. Your body's on pause, and your body's like, "What the fuck?" Or your mind's like, "Still go," but you're trying to rest, so you can't sleep or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's probably why you don't like to sleep alone because like at least you have someone else there to like fall asleep with that you could have a conversation with or something. Because when you're probably by yourself, you're probably just like thinking 24/7.
Yeah, actually, you're so right, dude. I actually yesterday I made it to a point. Also, I like wasn't feeling the best, but I made it a point to like take time off and like I like took like from every.
You know how I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just got a DM on Instagram that said we talk about how you get a lot of fan mail. I just got a DM from someone that I haven't spoken to in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
I've been back since college, and it just said, "You should make your own podcast. I like what you say," with a thumbs up.
Wow, dude, we love that. But you're not fucking going anywhere. You think you're going.
Like, if this doesn't cement to you, like I've been trying to be like the quote unquote actual co-host for a very fucking long time.
Like you are the co-host. We just have 2 microphones. I mean, we have 3 microphones.
Yeah, we gotta fix the setup for sure.
I mean, all right. I tried to fix. This is
that
definitely a better
shows
setup.
the love, dude. If this doesn't solidify, you gotta fucking keep me around.
No, yeah, dude, absolutely. Yeah, no, that's that's fucking dope.
He's funny and says good things.
Yeah, you do say good things.
Well, thank you very much. If you listen to the next one, Alicia, you're amazing. Thank you very much for the support.
You better listen. Also, can we just talk about the fucking numbers on this podcast right now? I know that you guys, the podcast isn't that big, but like, let's just say that people are fucking chiming in recently.
Also, yeah, if you're chiming in too, don't be afraid to like give us topics to talk about and stuff because sometimes like a lot of these podcasts are just off the hip. We just come in and that's like I kind of want to do one today, and we just like shoot the fucking shit. Yeah. Like we don't plan anything to talk about.
No, yeah, facts.
So I guess sometimes if we run out of material or there's you like listening to us, give us something to talk about. Yeah. Something you want us to address.
Also, turn the mic. Have this.
Turn it this way.
No, other way.
Other way.
Have the fucking the sticky thing out the back.
The sticky thing.
Like vertically that way. Because this is the fucking face of the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries.
As well. But seriously, like, because we have I started uploading the visuals on YouTube, and that like everything does like a little over 100 views. Like I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but the thing people need to understand about podcasts aren't like music streams. Like I know like a couple other people that have bigger podcasts, and like they don't do streaming numbers like music unless you're like fucking Joe Rogan or Logan Paul or the big podcasts. Like 100 plays on a podcast on YouTube isn't that bad because like no one listens again.
Yeah,
that's
and we don't give a fuck about the plays. I remember when I was on the first one with you and you started this and you named it the Kids at Work podcast. Mm-hmm. And your goal was honestly you named the Kids at Work because you just wanted to target kids like us. And you at the time were going through the 9 to 5, which was something you didn't want to be doing.
Whack.
And you would listen to podcasts that kind of clear your mind on the way to work, and you liked consuming them.
Yep.
And so you wanted to put one out there for kids like us that if they wanted something to listen to, just give them content to listen to and whatnot. Like you really started this genuinely for the listeners. You weren't like,
for sure,
I'm gonna start a podcast and get rich off of it.
For
so
sure.
Like that's I don't think that's ever been your goal with this, and I love being a part of it. And what I like I like getting the feedback. Obviously the comments are cool, but that's not what it is. Like I like hearing that people enjoy listening to it. Like that's really fucking sick. Cool. But another thing too, like if you do listen, I know, like every YouTuber or person you listen to on a podcast or that creates content, make sure you do like subscribe and even leave comments and stuff because obviously it's cool to have a more like, you know, obviously any content creators subscribe because obviously that helps them. But from our perspective, especially trying to grow something, if you're subscribed, it gives us more of a perspective on who our audience actually is.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
it gives us more ways to, you know, curve our or direct our content and get to know like who we're talking to, especially as like a small podcast. Like getting to know like kind of like your core fan base, I think is like very important. So make sure you subscribe. You know, like if you're engaged with us and you listen to us, like comment. Don't be afraid. Like we want like an interactive community. So
yeah.
That's just a little something.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, we had I
figure I get that out of the way before minute 55 when nobody's fucking listening. Yeah. They throw on fucking 94.5. I get dollars on my head, man. You know, like they're checked out by the time the outro is done. So I figured we'd get that out of the way.
Yeah. Check out the also guys, like if you're on the Instagram, like you said, dropping comments is fucking huge. I've been clipping it a lot more now so that we can get like little clips of the episodes and shit. Yeah. I don't know. It's cool. Like it's not that big. It's like the estimated audience size it says on the Anchor thing is 500 to 600 people. So like even that's still 500 600 like individual people that are listening to what we say. So like that's all I give a fuck about. This thing doesn't have to be millions of views. Like Trav said, it wasn't started to this wasn't started to help me grow the platform.
Yeah, that's God's honest truth. You were just like, I just want to kind of do this. Like you like podcasts, you
fun,
like
dude.
it's
And
a
you
hobby
learn
of
a
yours,
lot.
you know, or like not. I wouldn't say like I mean, yeah, it's a passion of yours, but it's something that, you know, before you made one podcast intrigued you. Like you were listening to informational ones, like things that like you gained, knowledge from and whatnot. So you just want to put something out there for the listeners. But yeah. So just make sure you subscribe and, you know, like, comment, dislike. Just let us know. Like if you know if you dislike something, like we want to know. We want to know. Like, you know.
If we're talking about bullshit, then you know. But yeah, you guys
to get back to it though. So thanks for listening to that. But to go back to it. I'm not gonna be able to fit through the fucking down the hallway. My head's huge right now.
Dude, you've been getting like I get like a lot of it says hosted by Matt Corman and friends. I might have to just toss it over to Matt Corman.
I mean, so we had another buddy too. Shout out Colton. He's just started a clothing brand. It's called Enlightened Rebel.
He started a clothing
company.
brand?
Yeah, he's trying to start a awesome. Clothing brand with a couple of his buddies, a couple of kids from Attleboro that I know. And even he was like, because he'd just been sending me some of the merch and whatnot. Stuff's pretty cool. I got to buy a shirt soon. But I was saying like, I'll buy like a what the heck did I say? English. I always have like a couple minutes on the podcast where the English language is just tough for me.
Just
like,
switch over to Hindu.
Should I switch over to some other like?
Just switch over.
I just start speaking Russian for 5 minutes. You're like, what the fuck?
Just do something else.
No, but call it Enlightened Rebel Company. Go over there on Instagram. We can put the handle in the description or whatever. No free promo. No, I know, but
good plug.
No, but even he it's crazy to hear like people listen to it. Like this girl that we went to SNU with was like, hey, I really like what you say, and then he was just like, oh, like I'll even come on your podcast. Like I'll give you and Matt free clothes. Like I didn't even know he knew we had a podcast.
Let's run it up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason I would shout at him out is because when he was just like showing me the like the clothes and stuff and the merch for his company. And then I was like, wow, dude, it's really cool. Like, hope it takes off for you. And then he was like, yeah, man, like I'll give you a Matt free clothes if like, you know, if you want to have me on the podcast or something like that. Like, I didn't even know he knew we had a podcast. So it's fucking cool. Like,
maybe I don't show you enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I don't show you enough.
It's really fucking cool to see like people are like engaged or at least know what's out there or might listen to an episode. You know,
dude, people that are listening right now, like I know because I get the messages and I see people too. It's like this is some people's favorite. This is what they listen to in the car. Like they go for a drive. It's like, oh, it's kids at workout.
That, dude. Honestly, like podcasts are the fucking wave. You said that probably a year ago, and now like especially with quarantine, everyone and their fucking mothers has one. Yeah. So shout out. We started this before quarantine. You know, every celebrity now, like I'm sure, like I see a lot of the guests that Rogan has on. They all have a podcast now. Like I'm sure they see it's a pretty lucrative business and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's really the fucking wave. Like when you got me into them, like in car rides, I don't listen to like music now in car rides unless I'm going to like my 15-minute ride to the gym. I'm blasting music, getting kind of getting pumped.
The simulation just went bad.
I hate everything about you.
Yo, you know what you just mixed that with? I am Iron Man.
I didn't mix. That was way off fucking beat there. Have a little 3 Days Grace. I hate everything. But like I also get bored because like half the music I listen to I've fucking heard before. So it's like a podcast. It's like it's brand new information. Like Joe Rogan has like these really famous, like really cool people on.
Yeah.
you learn something every time you listen to it, and it just passes the time. Like, or like that commute to the 9 to 5, the 45-minute drive, you got stuck in traffic where the traffic might piss you off.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind sitting in traffic because now it's just like, your mind's numb from the podcast. So I really do enjoy them, and I'm honored to be a part of one.
Yeah.
But it's just cool. Like, so shout out to Alicia, shout out to Colton for supporting the pod.
Fuck yeah.
And we'll have to put the link in bio or something, or just like
fuck.
his Instagram.
I don't know if
for
people
the
even
company.
listen to shit. We'll do something.
Yeah, we'll do something.
We'll fucking do something. But yeah, so shout out to you guys. You're tuned in, so you guys already love podcasts. So
getting back to it, what we were talking about.
We were talking about like just like how my mind kind of
slow your brain down.
Yeah, dude. So actually, yeah, I noticed it yesterday after the anxiety, after my panic attack. I noticed it, and so me and Sin were talking about it and like having like a deep talk about like emotions and shit, like why I feel that way, and like I think I got to the root of it all, and I think the root of it is because I'm constantly go.
Yeah.
And the only time my brain gets a break is when I got meditate. But I've learned that even when I'm meditating, I'm still like evaluating like things, and so
like I notice when you have me like meditate a couple times, like me being like an anxious or someone that very often like overthinks a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Even when I'm meditating, I'm like overthinking. Am I doing this properly?
Overthinking my meditating.
Like, overthinking my meditating. Like my brain's still going 100 fucking miles
like, how's
an
my
hour.
mantra?
How my brain? No, because we don't even do like that type of meditation, but just like the shit we did down when we did like a little outdoor workout down at the field. Just like. What was the type of meditation you said it was? It was like listen, kind of just like observing everything around you, like the grass, like the smells, like kind of. It's like almost mind numbing stuff, and that's actually getting back to it, like kind of reverting back. That's actually why I love podcasts, because like it's kind of mind numbing. Like, it's kind of like really fucking relaxing and whatnot. And it's one of the times it's like going out when we would play hockey, where like that was the only thing on my mind.
Yep.
If in college, like if I had a fucking paper due or something that was stressing me out, like that, 2-hour practice we had, like that's the only thing I was thinking about. And that's why I always loved like sports and the gym and shit. That's why I go every day, because it's just like time where I'm just like, I'm not looking at my phone, I'm not doing anything, I'm just thinking about fucking working out,
Yeah.
So that's why I do have to start meditating more, but I think you do well, because I see waves as well. Like, you got a lot on your mind, and you've never been a kid that's very fucking stressed. Like even college, like when I would get stressed for a presentation, you would be like, why, dude? It doesn't matter. Like you're so fucking like go with the flow. Like I was envious of like your attitude towards life. Like you were just like, you'd walk in the cafeteria and do all this funny fucking shit and like wouldn't give a fuck who gives a shit about you. But now I've noticed like, okay, now you're not working, like the uncertainty of unemployment and whatnot, and this coronavirus happened and, you got laid off, you had a job that you liked, but now music and your brand is paying you enough to like pretty much support yourself, but it's like right on that cusp of like, do I need some more income or do I have enough? It's right on that cusp. But you addressed the other day the uncertainty of the future. Is this going to keep growing, or is it I'm going to have to get a job? Like I feel like you're encountering with your brand growing, more things to do, more tasks on your back.
Yes,
a new relationship. Where you were talking the other day about like emotion, you guys got into like a little tiff or whatever, not to air out your your business, we won't get into that, but it was just like emotional stress, where I feel as though like when we were younger, you never fucking like you never showed that you're stressed. So I think that might be another reason you feel like you're having these panic attacks or whatever, because I don't think you've encountered like stress before in your life, because you're so fucking go with the flow and like, fuck it. Like we were in college, you're like, music is what it is. But like now you're treating music as a legitimate business.
Yeah.
Now you have a very serious relationship, very checked in relationship. So like in those serious relationships come, riffs and fights and whatnot. And that's very emotionally taxing and whatnot. We talk about the energy bucket all the time and using your energy for the day. Like you might be depleting all your fucking energy. So it's like you might need to sit back, relax, and take a fucking second for yourself every day, or take a day off. You know what I'm saying? Like you talk about all the time, like hitting your marks on the whiteboard and all this stuff. Yeah. That also doesn't have to be 7 days a week.
You're right.
Like I know you see all these people that have made it and they're all rich and they're on Instagram and they're motivational speakers. And if you're sitting around, you're a piece of shit and all this stuff. And it's like, you can still be goal driven. All these guys talk about goals and hitting your marks. You can still be goal driven. Set those marks to be attainable over a 6-day week, and take Sunday off for yourself and fucking do something outside. Fucking relax, go for a drive somewhere. Go to the fucking beach with Sin. Go do something with the boys, It doesn't have to be go 7 days a week, business. I know a lot of people preach the alternative. It's got to be every day, 24 hours a day. You'll sleep when you're dead. But it's also like you got to take care of your body and your mind as well.
For sure. No, you hit it.
Because, like, if you're hitting your marks, like you said, checking your fucking streams every day. What is that?
Yeah,
no. You don't need to do that. They're going to grow or they're going to decline whether you look at it or not. So why are you stressing yourself out going, I need to check. It's like someone posting on Instagram, and checking how many likes it got within an hour, and if it didn't do well, deleting it or something like that.
Sure.
You know, like, oh, it's not doing well enough, or I'm not getting the likes I usually get. It's like, sit back, dude. You tell me all the time, detach yourself from the result. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like this is just like a good little note for you, because like I feel like you preach a lot of this stuff, but you may not always, run it back for yourself or apply it to yourself.
You hit it on the nail, and that's exactly what I said when I was talking the other day with Sin. I was like, I know all the stuff I need to be doing, like in order to keep it like good mentally and to be that way, but like I sometimes don't put actions behind my words, and sometimes I need to take my own advice. 110%.
When I was working as a therapeutic mentor. Why did I just say the full therapeutic mentor? Like, as I was working as a mentor, but with the reason I say this is because it was with a lot of kids that had therapists and whatnot.
Yeah.
So a lot of what we were doing was, therapeutic shit. Like, okay, like if there's a kid that's stressed out or has this particular social barrier, or he has anxiety or whatnot, we're giving them, all we would call them interventions, like all these activities, all these exercises to do. And it was funny because I would talk with the other therapists and shit about how, like, why is it that we're the ones that are stressed out fucking 24/7, but we're the ones teaching. We are the teachers of how to become less stressed, or how to deal with something that gives you anxiety, or how to, like get over this particular barrier in your life. And then we go home and, I was going home or I had a bad day at work and I'd be fucking drinking 4 IPAs, or, I'd be on a call with someone. We'd have to, check in with the other, like therapists and whatnot. You'd be on a call and then we'd all be like stressed about this or this happened today. And we're not practicing what it's classic practice what you preach.
Absolutely.
Like there were days I'd realize to be in the car driving from appointment to appointment, and I'd be like, oh my God, like I'm a fucking ball of stress right now.
Sure.
So like, these things that I tell these kids I need to do as well. So I would start like, if we were running through an activity with, one of the clients, like I would do it with them, because then it was helping me as well.
Sure,
because it was classic, I'm from 2 to 8 or 2 to 10 every day. I was seeing kids and helping them with their stress and their, issues and absorbing their shit, and not like getting mine out at the same time, so it just goes back to classic practice what you preach. Like I know you do these, you listen to these spiritual laws, or you read these books that tell you what to do, but just because you're reading it doesn't mean you're actually doing it.
Absolutely.
So
yeah,
that's just a little tidbit I'd say. Like don't fucking, you can't, it's like an engine, you're a car, you can't fucking redline yourself. It's not good for the engine. You're gonna be buying a new car in a little while, know, so take some time for yourself. If you hit those marks, man, don't be, in the day, if you wake up and you get home every day at 9 o'clock like you do, you made yourself a nice breakfast, you went for a run, and you achieved what you had set out for music, whether that's doing a feature or doing a podcast or editing a video, or the growth guide. If you hit those marks, don't be afraid to fucking set a cap on it and be like, okay, that's what I did for today, instead of tackling the next thing that could be done tomorrow. I get it. That's a good way to think. Like that, you're working hard and you're overachieving. That, I'm not saying that's bad, but moderation. Everything in moderation, So, don't be afraid to, okay, you did that, and then go fuck off and, watch the NHL, watch a hockey game, play some fucking video games, go drink a beer on the beach. Like just because you're doing something that is detached from your goal and your journey doesn't mean you're, not focused.
Yeah.
You're focused for the time you need to be focused. So you're achieving what you need to achieve, and then you can sit back and fucking relax. Reward yourself a little bit. That's the point of putting the things on the, your whole point with putting things on the whiteboard and setting goals is checking them off. That little dopamine hit you get. Yeah. Well, how about a dopamine hit from sitting back and fucking relaxing and looking back at what you did all day?
Yeah.
On what you achieved, instead of being like, go.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking, oh God, I just was on my computer till 9 p.m. listening to podcasts and researching how to grow my YouTube and my fucking music. All right, time for bed. And you try and shut it down. You were just going 120 miles an hour, and now you're trying to go 0. It's like, no shit. It's like, it's like going to the fucking gym and sprinting on the treadmill at 10.
And then trying to go to sleep.
And then not even trying to go so. It's like fucking, if I went to fucking the gym right now. Took 2 scoops of pre-workout, fucking lifted a ton of weight, and then did some cardio at the end, and then it was like, instead of like driving home, relaxing, chilling, I was just like, I pulled up a little pillow and blankie right next to the treadmill. I was like, all right, time to go to bed. Like, you're fucking going. And there's a reason that after people do cardio, they do a cool down, like people that work out. Okay, you just did your cardio exercise. Now there's a reason people don't sprint for fucking 10 minutes and then they do a lap around the track after. Or when we were playing hockey, the coach, all right, sticks over the head, do a lap, get water after. Like after you just did sprints, because you're cooling down. You can't bring that heart rate from fucking 100, 120 and expect it to go back down a fucking resting heart rate just like that. Like you need to cool it down. So I would apply that to your mind as well. Your mind is a muscle just like anything else, Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I just went on an absolute fucking tangent.
No, I mean,
that shit makes sense to me.
Though.
And that's how I feel on it. Like, it's a very logical way to look at that stuff.
No, it makes. It makes
not trying to get you off of your goals, but it's just like, it's also not bad to fucking forget about them for a day.
I fucking need it too. It's like, I also like for instance, like my to-do list today was like my email list, check stats, check ads, and then like do the podcast with you and then hang with Trav. And like I would never.
Let's go. That's fire. Let's go.
But I would never do that usually, like, because like this time's more like I preach health, wealth, and relationships, but like I like health is in this little spot here with like hang with Trav, right? But like before I would give myself much more to do, but now I'm doing a lot less because like I also realized, like we talked about the uncertainty, right? Like I can say this with full confidence, like I'm at the point too. The reason it's getting stressful is because everything's picking up more, and like in the money aspect, there's more money coming in than there was previously, and so it gets a little more stressful though because you're like, it's just life entrepreneur, right? It's like, okay, like am I doing this well right now, and is it not going to last? Am I not going to do this well the next month because I didn't do X, Y, and Z, or am I doing this well just because I released this song that sounds like this, and like worked with this guy over here that did this, and like posted this shit like this, or like?
But look at all that. It's a lot. That's legitimately trying to attach yourself to the future. Like, legitimately, I get it. You can control the fucking tangibles, and you can do what you need to do to hit your marks, but once those marks are hit, you can't control what's going to happen after you hit those marks. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. You did those things to get you to that certain point. Now you just gotta let time run its fucking course. You can't be like, well, did I do enough to? Am I doing what this entrepreneur did? There's more money coming in, or what if it ends? What if it ends? If it might end if you try super hard. It might end if you fucking sit back and relax. At the end of the day, it's gonna end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if it's going to end, it is going to end. At the end, you really can't, like, I mean, it's a classic. You talk about like the universe and shit, and like you can't fucking control it.
No.
So it's do what you can to try and get yourself there. Yeah. You know? I mean, I guess there's 2 points to every argument. You know, there's those motivational speakers that say you can control your outcome. You know, if there's a goal, like, obviously you can control like where your path in life and whatnot. But what I'm saying is, like, it gets to a point where if you hit all your marks, which you do, then it's like, then it's in, you know, the fate of the universe from there. I agree. You know, so
there's no point to. I agree. I think that I've been redlining myself mentally, and so I'm now putting more time. And also, I also realize that, like, there's more money coming in now, and there's more growth that's coming in now. But like, then that should be the time to kind of like lay back a little. Because also, my songs are made and up for release. Like, I don't have to do I literally don't have to do anything until October. Yeah, I don't have to do anything. I could sit in this house and just hang out with you.
Like, you should be relaxed right now. You should be relaxed right now. You just went on 2 fucking vacations. Yeah. You know, the first half of California was for work. The second half, you were just chilling. Then you went down, visited your brother. Yeah. Just absolutely fucking cooling down in Miami, getting away. Yeah. And like, you should be at peace right now. You shouldn't be waking up having panic attacks. Yeah, and I think that's what it's from. So I'm trying to take more time to focus on being present, and because I wasn't like stressing about things. Like, I'm just trying to do less because I also don't need to think, because like also checking the streams, like we talked about, like the reason I deleted, for those who are artists that listen to this, like I deleted that artist for Spotify. I deleted the app off my phone because I was checking the streams like a lot, and like, hey, like at the end of the day, like I know today like everything fluctuates. Like, I'm gonna get bare minimum I'm getting is 25,000 streams, okay? And I know that amount of streams over the course of a month will pay all my fucking bills. Yeah. And then some. So the only thing that's going to happen is I'm releasing songs and still promoting it. So it's just going to go up. Yeah. So what's the point of checking it every day? You know what makes me laugh, dude? Not to get off subject or whatever. Like, you talk about, like, your streams for this month are going to pay your bills. Like, that's not on some cocky shit at all. But I just laugh at, like, all the people that, like you said, you were like, people were like, oh, there's Matt just trying to be another kid from our town rapping. Oh, classic. And it's just fucking hilarious, because like even I had friends that were like, oh, how's your buddy that's the rapper? Sure. And it's like, he's great right now because he can sit around every fucking day and do nothing and still live rent free and fucking not have to, because, you know, whereas you might be going to work every day. Yeah. He's sitting in his fucking room making a song.
There's also a stigma on it.
People fuck with it.
People don't understand.
Well, there's a stigma because people can't do it. Yeah. The people that it's a classic fucking, they hate you because they ain't you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're not sitting around with a passive income because they have a natural talent to, you know, I want to say everything you do is natural. You've worked towards like becoming a better, you know, vocalist and whatnot, better lyrics. I mean, you listen to some of your songs from like 2 years ago. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, listen, who put that one out?
Improvement, a lot of improvement. But you always had a very natural talent to like freestyle and stuff.
Yeah.
Very good like lyricist and whatnot. So that's what I'm saying. Like people are just like, oh yeah, good luck to him. I bet he'll make it or whatever. It's like, even if you don't make it big, dude, for a little while, you legitimately lived off of music.
For sure.
Which is fucking sick.
Also, there's something I was going to post on the other day about, even though like I did a different route than other musicians do. A lot of musicians are just doing like it's just like my songs are coming out. I'm an artist and I look this way, blah blah. Like now, like music is just, I mean, the streams is just one avenue. Like we have a podcast. We could just do the podcast. Like the whole Matt Corman brand is like, there's more things.
That's what you said. You always wanted to start
like,
you always want to start like a brand.
Yeah,
like
at my age, bro, make it happen. Like it could be an apparel business. These clothes could be in a legitimate mall one day. We could be 50 years old running businesses. They could be a record label now. It could also be like tons of different things. Motivational speaking. There's a YouTube channel. It could be a vlog channel.
Exactly. It's not just like
it's not like the town kid rapper. It's like, oh, I built a business. You know what I mean? It's a fucking brand. You know?
You're a fucking utility guy, huh?
Yeah,
you're fucking Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. But another thing, going back to like also like we were talking, like reverting back to like you being go like that's another thing too. Like I know you kind of got really into that mindset. Like I've seen you get into this mindset twice. One, when you quit K-Force to pursue music full time.
Yep.
And then
absolutely
when quarantine happened and you had to pursue music full time again. So it's like I see these kind of like this pattern. So now you get into this work. Okay, this is all I have right now. I need to focus. You know.
Yeah.
And we talk like there'd be sometimes like peak quarantine, like you weren't, you know, the funnest guy to be around. No, but we would get into a little like kind of like we would bicker back and forth like a fucking married couple. But I'd be like, bro, like you can still have fun. And you'd be like, no, dude, I changed. Like change is good. Like I get it, change is good, and like you're developing, you're maturing. But also like don't fight the person you are. Like since I've known you, you're the person that everyone. You know, you talk about fucking when the world was still going around on some non-cocky shit. You talked about how your phone would blow up on a Friday night because everyone was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Everyone wanted to know what Corman was doing, right? Yep. Because everyone enjoyed being around you because your presence is fun. You run at a very high vibe, like you're always fucking vibrating on an extremely high level. You're making people laugh, all this shit. Christ, am I trying to get him in bed or what? Holy shit. No. Nice. But and so it's just like I get it when at these points in time when you have to like focus on music and you tell me change is good and I'm maturing when like I bust your balls about not being fun anymore. It's like yes. My argument to you has always been you can still be fucking fun. You can hit these marks, and that's kind of the reason I'm addressing this is that because like it goes along with what we were saying. Like you can sit back and relax. So just because like you're focusing and being driven on a certain goal doesn't mean you have to give up like actually who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I'm not saying going out and blacking out on fucking Causeway Street.
Good
like,
days.
I'm just saying like don't be afraid to like sit back and fuck off for a day. You know, like we talk about going to get drinks with Perry and J-Mo tonight. Yeah. You know, don't be afraid to let loose. You know, put that phone away. Don't touch that fucking Spotify guy and just be in the moment and be fun, because that is my whole argument of like, you know, you say it all the time, life is too short, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like truly if you do want to change and just be business all the time, be that way.
But it's, you know, it's confusing too, dude, because, and I think other entrepreneurs can relate to this, there's no fucking, like I say it all the time, when you want to become a doctor, there's some certain things you have to do. You go to school and you go to this school, you listen to this guy, you do that. You want to become a lawyer, there's steps to take to do it. When you become an entrepreneur, there's no one above me. There's no one I can look at to go, oh, I kind of want to do it like this guy, because people, it's not a guy.
Yeah, it's different.
So it's like when you're going through it, like, yeah, things may be flowing well, but like, you never fucking know. So like, you never know. You can wake up tomorrow, you never know. So it's like I'm learning how to deal with the uncertainty of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
entrepreneur, and it's like. It's just like a part of it, like, you know, like sometimes I'm like, oh, like maybe I don't need to be work that hard, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's kind of how it is. I appreciate it though. Thank you.
Worries.
No,
don't be afraid to still, you know, be Matty Corms.
No, for sure. And
Matt the fucking dog kid.
I want to be Matt. I think if I was, if I was more comfortable with where I was at, I think if like everything was just. If everything's honestly not that far off.
Like I think about Kyle Bates. Like I think if you were at Kyle Bates' level and we were living in like a dope ass house, and whatnot, you'd kind of be more like normal Matty Corms, I'd say.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing, though. It's
because exactly.
Because I'm so because I'm grinding right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
But if I was at the point where every single like month, like, you know, like if there was a certain dollar sign I could put on it, like granted, like we just said, like this probably sounds crazy too, because I'm like, oh yeah, all my bills are paid no matter what if I don't do anything.
Yeah.
But still, there's some sort of level where you're like, if it was fucking double or triple that, then I would fucking You're right.
Yeah,
100%.
You'd be fucking off more.
100%.
Because you attained a certain level of success.
100%.
Success isn't like isn't really like a tangible thing. Like it's all in the eye of the beholder. But like monetary success, if you got to a level where you were comfortable, and like living very well off of your business, then exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying like, oh dude, don't give up on.
I feel like I just got on a team.
Exactly. You just got on a team and you're working to earn your keep.
And exactly. I'm on the third line.
You're filling up the water bottles for the boys, dude.
Yeah.
Hey boys, I'm gonna hit the store before we get on the bus for the road trip. Anyone need anything?
I'd say I feel like a third line. Like my team gets out there like 2 to 3 shifts of period. My line gets out there, but like we're still getting looks like you guys aren't too
kinda
good.
Like you wear your whole life.
Yeah. Exactly. So I know.
I know what you're saying. You're on the third, like you're not getting as many shifts as the second and first.
Yeah.
But you're getting more shifts in the fourth. So you're still getting your looks, but you want to be up with a fucking first.
So I'm in the gym. I'm the sophomore. Exactly. You know what I mean? And I'm fucking trying to.
You're a sophomore.
Yeah, or for me, you're a senior, and
you're bringing the booze and the girls to the parties for the boys.
Exactly. Hey guys,
I got a couple sophomore girls that want to come.
Caroline showed up.
That's funny.
Yeah. So you know what I was just thinking of? So I learned that the Bruins were going to have like. They were on path to getting the President's Trophy, which is the best record. Oh, they got it?
Yeah.
Here's my problem.
Because the season ended with them being in first.
So that's my thing. I'm cool with that because obviously we're from Boston, but like it was great and all. But like I don't know, like does that award kind of mean less because there was less?
So that's another thing. I listen to Spin Chicklets all the time. Like they call it like. They're calling it the Corona Cup and like stuff like that. And they say before like shit got back to like the season going or the playoffs going, like they were talking like our guys gonna be less motivated to win because it's like it wasn't a full regular season. It's not the normal playoff structure. How many games
did they play? Do you know?
I mean, dude, they were like fucking 10 games away from, or 8 games away from the season being over.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I mean, they played like a 68 game season, almost 70. Yeah, so like. Like the Bruins won the President Cup, like they were probably gonna fucking win it anyway. Like I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure mathematically they had already secured the President.
And maybe
Trophy.
They should have like. There's arguments in like baseball that like they need to have less games in the season anyways. Mm-hmm. Potentially they need more. Less.
I mean
games
NHL is
how many is it? 82?
I mean fucking baseball. They're playing every other day. Yeah. It's literally insane. Or they play every fucking day. It's crazy.
What is hockey? It's 82, right?
Yeah, 82.
And what's baseball? Baseball's something crazy.
160.
Yeah, like, why do you need to play that?
And then they don't
games?
play. They still have an off season, so it's like 160 games and like a. It's like 6 months of games in a fucking 8 months.
That's boring. You'd sell more tickets. Like it's like football. They play fucking it's the shortest season. What is
you say sell more tickets, but look at fucking Fenway every day in the summer.
That's true.
It's fucking
juice. I mean that's
Sweet Caroline. Yeah, give me a hot J-Mo. Grab me a beer when you're gone. Going to fucking greatest bar.
I tell you what, if they had some Fenway Park going on.
Wait. What would you do right now to buy a $30 fucking ticket to go sit in the fucking grandstands, slam down 17 Bud Lights, and then go cause a fucking ruckus on Lansdowne Street?
I would pay $1,000 right now to go do that.
Yeah, I honestly, I think so. $1,000 and then spend your money.
Correct. To get the opportunity.
Yeah, I would probably pay $1,000 to like you don't go work the next day. And it's like say on a Friday, so go to or a Saturday, go to a Red Sox day on a Saturday. So we wake up, we're boozing on Lansdowne, we're fucking what's that street right next to fucking
Causeway? No, Lansdowne.
Okay, Lansdowne. Yeah. We're hitting fucking West End Johnny's.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to.
The little one next to the House of Blues. Then we're fucking going into what's the stadium one? The bleacher seats or whatever.
The bleacher bar.
Go to Bleacher Bar.
Oh, Bleacher Bar. Yeah, Bleacher Bar.
And then we're sitting in the fucking nosebleeds.
Fuck you, JD.
You fucking my buddy hit more fastballs than you. Fucking scream blackout drunk by fucking before the 7th inning stretch. Probably streaking across the field.
I'd kill for that, dude. I feel like we were robbed.
I miss the days where we could get you so drunk where we convince you to fucking do anything.
Oh man,
that sounded creepy, but like.
No, you're right.
We got you to throw your mattress in the river. That was fucking hysterical.
Yeah, we did.
And then
that happen,
we moved out of college. We moved out of our apartment, and you told our fucking RD, the residence director, he asked you where your mattress was when you moved out, and he was like, Matt goes, "Oh well, like we got really drunk the other night, and I had explosive diarrhea, and it was just such a mess that I decided to like throw it out. I just thought it'd be easier for everyone." And the guy was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't know what the fuck to say. He was like, so why isn't the mattress in the dumpster?
I
like,
could have said anything else.
Could have said anything. But you were just like, yeah, explosive diarrhea. And then you were so like, that was like your final straw. You had a weird moving out, dude. You were so sad about college ending that you pretended it wasn't affecting you.
I sent you a Snapchat and be crying my eyes out.
No, I'm saying before you left. The week up until you were leaving, like, we were boozing and stuff and fucking ripping it up. And you're like, yeah, I'm all set. And
it wasn't affecting me, though. I think it was
it wasn't because you were repressing it. You didn't want to feel the emotions because you've never been like a very emotional kid.
Yeah.
And you fucking were just like, yeah, no, like, I'm over it. You're like, I don't even want to spend another year here.
I was
and you
so not over it.
Yeah, you were like,
No,
you're like, I've done everything here. You're like, we were going to like the bars. You're like, I've been there, dude. Like, that was like your mindset. And we were all like, what the fuck is going on with Matty Corms, dude? Where's Matt the dog? Bring him back. This is your last week in college. And then I remember it was like move out day where I woke up. I actually have a video on my phone. Ross and Dino are sitting out their apartment window right across where our apartments were, like across from each other, and they're just looking. They're looking like to the left and right. It was like a rainy day on there because you guys were a grade above me. So on your guys' last day of school, but I was friends with pretty much everyone in the grade above me. Yeah. So I was like, fuck me, I'm gonna be a loser.
You were pretty much graduating too.
Like all my what?
You were pretty much graduating too.
That's what I felt like. Yeah. You know. And you were just like, everyone's sad, and you were already gone. You'd already been gone for like 2 weeks. I mean, 2 days. Yeah. And then, but you were trying to be such a fucking tough guy. Then you're in the tunnel in Boston, and you're like, I just don't know. I'm crying. You were a mess, dude. And I was driving home too, and I was like, dude, I can't stop crying. Yeah. I fucking love you, dude. Oh my God. It was fucking, that was hysterical. Like, I just remember, like, good times. You cleaned out your whole room, and me and Perry were like, dude, why are you leaving? There's still like 2 more nights. Like, we're gonna fucking party all night. And like, you're like, nah, dude, I've done that. You were talking from the point of like the perspective of like being better than it. You were like,
I think at that time, I was being honest. So I was.
I think you were trying to convince yourself that you were done with it.
Maybe I was. I don't know. I think that I remember saying it, and like I was like actually like yeah, like I'm kind of all set. It's just that I think the memories started to hit me and everything started to hit me like when I was gone.
Snapchat notification from Team Snapchat. That's pretty fucking cool.
Wait, that's fucking cool.
I know, that's...
Wait, Team Snapchat?
I'm getting fucking snapped.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
Dude, I'm just looking out. Speaking of snaps, do you have anyone in your Snap, like friends that just like hit you up once a day? Streaks?
Fans.
Streaks.
I have fans that do that. Which we're not. I have to say. I mean, they're probably listening to this if you do that to me. I get like a good amount, like a couple people a day that will.
I've never understood it since it started being a fucking thing. I've never understood it.
No, we're also not streaking. Like I have never snapped them back, but they will snap me and say streaks, and I've never responded or anything. But
I
like,
don't get it.
But like, also, I feel like you're a fan or whatever. Or
I've never understood it because it's just like. So streaks. So it comes from a perspective where like I have a couple people do it, like keeping the streak, like the little flame.
But we don't have a streak.
We snap for 20 days or whatever.
Oh, do you have a streak?
Or they're trying to get. I do some, but like I do because like I've people will Snapchat me, I'll respond or whatever, or we have a conversation, and then we're up in the recents or whatever.
Yeah. And
then I get a snap every fucking morning, streaks. And I'm genuinely not like making fun of anyone or like saying like if you do it like it's weird to me because I've never understood it because a lot of these people that will go streaks or like I have a 20 day streak with someone that like I used to be pretty close with.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you who after. Mm-hmm. And
is it Jabal Akba?
That's him. That's him.
Yeah, you've been snapping him.
No. Someone I used to be like pretty close with and like very good friends.
Jeremy.
The book of Jeremiah. But
chapter 3.
Any fucking way. I just never got it. So I guess my question is to those of you that do streaks out there. Now you might do them with like people you're very close.
That's why I thought you meant like do streaks as in like streaks when you don't have any streaks.
But you thought about like running across Fenway Park naked.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
All right. So if Matt lets me get a word out edgewise,
my bad.
I've just never understood that. So you have a ton of fans do it. Like so, I have a couple like girls do it to me or whatever.
Weird brag, dude.
No, but
weird brag.
It's
I
not
got a couple of girls that are doing it. Dude.
It's not a brag because there's no fucking context to it. There's no context to the streak. You streak me, I respond. Right? You say streaks. Yeah. I'll just like respond or say fucking something and like get a conversation going. And then there's nothing. That was the only Snapchat of the day. So it's like we're not developing a friendship from it.
And do they do it the next day? So they're just continuing to have the number?
It's one a day. And it's just that. It's that. So to me, I like ruin a lot of them on purpose because it fucking annoys me.
Sure.
So someone said to me the other day, they were like, "You ruined our streak." And it was like 28 days or something.
Good scrap.
And I go, "We literally Snapchat, no context, a picture of our face once a fucking day. What is the fucking point?"
How old are these people?
Of doing this? I mean, some of them are fucking my age.
That doesn't make sense to
Or
me.
a couple years younger.
That doesn't make sense to me. I think we're past,
I've never,
I have
so
no
that's what I'm
idea
saying. I've
that
never
is.
fucking understood it. And it almost irks me because I'm like, if you don't want like a friendship where like, you know, if I say something in a streak or like if I mean in a snap, if I say something or ask a question and you're not responding, all you wanted was that one streak. What's the point? You got a boyfriend or something you're trying to make jealous? You just want to see, you just want to show your girls, you want to have it for a TikTok where you got a bunch of people that a bunch of dudes that you snap? What the fuck?
Oh, dude.
What the fuck's the point?
Yeah.
No, but this has been going on since before TikTok. Streaks. Shut the fuck up. What are you streaking me?
Streaking.
And a couple of people that do it have boyfriends or shit. So it's like, why? Why do you want to have a flame
Wow,
on
they
Snapchat
have boyfriends?
next to my fucking name?
Ooh, that's very disrespectful.
I don't fucking... So, like,
okay.
it's riling me up, but it's because it confuses me.
Sure. I mean, I would be confused as well.
You Snapchat me, no context, a picture of the fucking street.
Yeah.
And say streaks. Or picture out your window.
Streaks.
Why do you want a flame next to it so bad? If, like... Wouldn't you want to have a streak or a snap streak with someone you talk to all the time?
Nah, maybe they just want to people it's dopamine, bro. They just want to see the number of followers that they have. They want to see, you know, maybe that's
I don't fucking get it. Or they just know that they got a boy that'll fucking respond to them.
Yeah, it helps them. They're like, oh, like, or I mean, you said someone has a boyfriend. Maybe she's like, oh, like if I wanted to, I can try. But it's like, no, you're just sending him pictures at your feet every day.
I don't. That makes it sound sexual, but like,
yeah, that's true.
It's legitimately the most useless pictures in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm tired. Man.
I also maybe this
what
is
the fuck's the point?
Maybe it's a good point to say, like, also like from my perspective too, and his, like, if you're a fan and you're listening to this and you Snapchat me streaks and I never respond, if you're looking like if you want to get my attention or do something, you should try something else. You should have context behind it, being like, yo man, like how's your day? I might respond 10 times more than you sending me a picture of your cat on the ground saying streaks.
Yeah, there'll be times like I'll respond like I get all those in the morning and I'm not like I don't really look at my phone in the morning.
Is this a daily morning streak?
A couple people. I mean, it's been happening since like college. People do streaks and it's like what the I've never. So I guess we talk about like random shit on here. I wanted to address it. Like I don't fucking get it. I don't get it.
Stop with the streaks.
Genuinely? What's the point?
What do you think the point is? I think the point is probably what I said earlier. I think that they like the dopamine of having. They like to think they have friends.
Seeing that they have flames with people.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I have friends. I have people I talk to, but like really, you're just lonely.
Because to me, like, I mean, I use Snap honestly as like a form of communication. Like a lot of the times, like if I'm Snapchatting, there'll be context. It'll be something funny.
Yeah, like you Snapchat like your sweatpants and like your bulge, a lot. You do that often.
You get those still?
Yeah, actually, I was curious. Yeah. But
sorry, this was supposed to be going to my
your aunt and your grandmother.
Yeah. We are fucking. We say some weird shit.
No, true. No, I don't get that, and I think it's
I don't know.
I think it's.
I didn't mean to get so worked up by it, but I just like I get them, and every day I get them. I'm just like, what is the point? Because like then I'll be like, I'll see like 3 days later, I'll be like, how's your day or something like that. Or like I don't know. That sounds like nerdy as fuck, but like say something back with context in it, and it just gets gassed.
What do you think that? Okay, let me ask you this. So
and then I sound like I'm mad it's getting gassed, but it's like, why did you snap me in the fucking first place if there's not going to be like a conversation?
Because you're looking for love. No, I'm kidding. But like, what do you think that is the Snapchat that would get your attention then? Because maybe somebody's snapping you thinking like, oh, I'm trying to streak to Trav to get his attention because I want to talk with him. What do you think the perfect snap is? And like, the
perfect snap to get my attention. Not sure. I thought this was a kids podcast. Are we keeping it PG? Do we want to keep the YouTube video monetized? Because I'll tell you what the fucking perfect snap is, buddy.
I mean, do you get what I mean?
A girl.
Yeah.
Completely. No. In the mirror. No.
In a handstand.
Jesus Christ. Speaking of handstand, you love that fucking position. Remember that song?
Oh, yeah.
Put you in a headstand.
We got to do some behind the lyrics, dude.
I've been telling you, but you're like, no, dude, you got to check my Spotify 6 times a day. No, I don't know. A perfect snap would just be something like, a
conversation.
A conversation. Like, nothing that, don't be sending me no mass snap. Don't be sending me a streak. Something I know that went to 90 other fucking people. Like.
Is that still a thing, though?
What?
Like, I remember in college, it's like a mass snap sort of thing. Is this still a thing where you think people are mass snapping all the time?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want if you want attention from a ton of people.
My only friend on fucking Snapchat is you and Cindy. So, like,
That's weird because you never answer mine.
I'm well out of the game. Well,
I send funny snaps.
Yeah, and then also it's just like the beers, like it's the group snap with the boys, and then I just get like
Yeah.
I'm out of the game, man.
Speaking of which, still so hurt. One of my like best friends from high school deleted me off Snap because she said my stories were annoying. I thought they're fucking funny.
I know, but like
that one cut
but we
deep.
talked about that. Maybe
That one cut deep.
maybe yeah, it's still with
Still with me.
Some things
I'm still trying to get the fucking knife out of my back, motherfucker.
Gosh, you fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah. It didn't fucking. If you're listening, it didn't bother me.
Yeah, no, he's definitely good.
I'm over it.
Oh, did you hear? TikTok. TikTok obviously is completely gone. But
not yet.
No, yeah, I'm kidding. It's not gone yet. But Instagram Reels. Did you hear about that? Instagram Reels. So get this. TikTok, for everybody wondering out there, TikTok is supposedly going away. Instagram just released their version of TikTok. It's called Instagram Reels. If you didn't look it up right now. LP was talking about on his podcast, and they brought it to him. Instagram brought it to him to check it out because he's fucking massively huge, and he said that it looks amazing and that it even looks like competitive to TikTok. Look very, very good. And so if you're looking to expand your platform from TikTok and you already have a following on Instagram from your TikTok, get your ass on Instagram Reels right now. Facts. Tanga is
yeah, remember it was peak quarantine and we had no idea, and you're like, dude, you're gonna grow your TikTok, you're funny.
Which you were.
No, I had a couple, like I one video had me getting like 1,500
more than me.
followers
I get
there was a couple fucking inbound DMs off of that.
Let's go, Ricky. Yeah. Oh yeah, you started a nice internet relationship with one.
No, I did. Shut the fuck up.
You guys played RuneScape together in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, we played World of Warcraft together. Shut the fuck up.
Me and the Wildy. Will you be my online GF?
RuneScape when you were in 6th grade.
Did you play RuneScape?
Online GF? Yeah, dude.
Do you know the Wildy?
Fuck yeah.
What level were you? I know you were probably like fucking like 10th prestige 55. No, I'm kidding. It was like 100 or some shit.
Yeah,
like that. Were you
like over? It was like when the numbers were red.
Red, yeah. You were a red guy. Did you have? I was level 35, and I thought that I was good. Also, I had a.
You probably just went around trying to chat with people.
No, I had a rune pickaxe. Yeah, I would. You know what I would do? I was hustling. I would go and mine rune essence. Do you remember what that is?
Yep.
I would mine it and then I would sell it, and I just kept on flipping it, and making the cash for no reason. Like I would never level up.
Yeah, you go to school the next day, dude. I just hit 32 mil in RuneScape.
No, literally, that was my thing. Also, you know the problem between me and you? I can call it out right fucking now. Were you a member?
I tried it for like a month.
There it is. Because when you're a member, you can level up 10 times quicker. And you have more
No, that didn't make me like level up. I just like tried it for a month because my buddy did it.
Dude, it's easier to level up as a member.
I was like, Mom, can I have $5?
Yeah, it was $5.
I want to be a RuneScape member.
My dad didn't give me the $5 because we fucking. I grew up hard.
You worked for that. You had to work for that. Yeah. You had to fucking. I don't know what that was. You don't work for that. I was trying to say you used to have to fucking
jerking things off.
Do a newspaper route.
Oh yeah, you know that was my first route was a paperboy actually.
A little bit. You were a paperboy?
Yeah, I was paperboy. I sold the Cape Cod Times inside of Dunkin' Donuts.
Down the fucking cul-de-sac.
Ricky.
Have you talked to Ricky recently?
Yeah, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, he's good. He's got a good business down there on East 3rd.
What the fuck is not the haircuttery, is it?
No, so he always had the auto body shop, but now he turned it into the jewelry store.
He's doing the jewelries now?
Yeah.
His cousin was doing the jewelries back in 82.
But his cousin Kowalski. Yeah,
he's in the can, right?
Yeah, he got caught up with the feds.
Did he get caught up with the feds?
You know what they were doing out the back of the store.
Well, I know what they were doing out there. You know what they were doing out there? You know, I used to roll with those guys back in the day too.
I was a freaking flyer.
You were a freaking flyer there? He's fucking great.
I had a fucking loyalty card.
You had a loyalty card? No shit, dude.
Yeah, shady business. So we do skits like that sometimes.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing. That's gonna be our Instagram reel. Boom, there it is. We're taking over Wheels. We're gonna use my Instagram and your Instagram, and we're gonna because we already have a following on there, and we're gonna do fucking skits on Reels.
I'll hold you to it because
I've been telling you 15-second
I've been telling
Reels.
you for like 2 months.
Yeah,
we should do
fuck
Reels.
TikTok. We're blowing up on Reels.
Is it out yet? So slam it. I dare you.
Then I gotta pick it up.
It's about to get to that hour mark. I feel like you lost interest in the podcast.
Why do you feel like I lost interest in the podcast?
What else can we talk about? Well, that's the problem with doing it off rip. We don't really.
No, we can just fucking edit here and just do another one.
Should we do our ad read?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so this.
No, read it.
Well, do you have the script?
No, I don't have the script. I can read it. Do you want to read it?
All right, so today's podcast was brought to you by 99 Restaurants. 99 reasons you'll always come back for more. 99 has some great deals. On Tuesdays, children under 12 years or younger eat for free. Free crayons and popcorn when you sit down.
Yes.
If you have a birthday party coming up, don't be afraid to take your family, your wife, your kids to the 99 into the lounge section. Great food. It comes with ice cream bars at the end of the meal.
They're doing ice cream bars now?
Yeah.
Also, if the Red Sox hit a ground rule double in the 7th inning at 12 p.m., you get...
On Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays. You get free M&Ms. alongside of your meal, and they also do extra butter on the popcorn if you order a sofa from Jordan's Furniture from 2020
And
to
get this, they're still doing the cheese and crackers. So don't be afraid to take your wife, your mistress, or your family down to the 99 for a great lunch here in Riviera.
99 reasons you always come back for. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Kids at Work podcast. My name is Matt Corman.
My name's obviously Travis Tangway.
Have a great day at work. Peace.
Peace.